A small internet exchange may have just sparked a brilliant movie idea, and it seems like the internet is coming together for the movie to be made. If you're not in the loop, it seems like the internet is now floating the idea of a biopic for pop star Halsey, and they already seem to have a star ready to be cast as the lead. In this video, we will go over everything you might need to know about the hype building up for Halsey's biopic. So, how did it all start? It all started the way any good idea starts, from a conversation. The popular late-night host Jimmy Fallon hosted Halsey on his show, where Halsey was talking about a song they released. What's interesting is that their visit to Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Show was completely unrelated to Stranger Things. In fact, they were visiting to support their ongoing tour, the Love and Power Tour. During the conversation, Halsey's songs were brought up as expected. You are not one of the most popular pop stars on the planet if your new songs aren't talked about on late-night shows. The song in question this time was So Good, a song about a past partner of Halsey's. They talked about how the past partner was hired to write a movie about Halsey, and how the collaboration turned into a romantic connection over time. Well, Jimmy Fallon then asked whether Halsey would like it if Millie Bobby Brown, yes, the Millie Bobby Brown, who plays Eleven in the Netflix TV show Stranger Things, played Halsey in a future biopic. Halsey's response was as lively as expected. Instead of recommending Millie Bobby Brown, they hilariously recommended an alternative, much to everyone's surprise. They said that they would like it if Jimmy Fallon could be the one who played Halsey in their biopic. Fallon took the humor well, saying he would be honored to do so. Halsey later elaborated that they believe they are not famous enough to get an actor like Millie Bobby Brown to play them in their biopic. They also clarified that they would, in fact, love it if Brown could play them whenever a biopic is made. They then mentioned how similar they believed both of them looked, and how much sense it makes for Brown to play them. Halsey also talked about how uncanny the similarities can be sometimes, even saying that they both looked like siblings. Apart from talking about a possible biopic, Halsey also talked about their child's adorable disdain for her singing voice, and on a project of hers that they are currently working on. Halsey is also working on their new vegan, high-performance makeup line, named About Face. They also talked about performing at Adam Sandler's daughter's bat mitzvah. What did Millie Bobby Brown have to say about this? Find out next. Remember Halsey saying they believe themselves to not be famous enough to have someone like Brown portray them in a film? Or when they kept joking about Fallon playing them instead? Well, it seems like we learned two things from that encounter. One, that you should never sell yourself short, and second, that Jimmy Fallon may lose out on a very highly talked about job opportunity. The second one seems to be more immediate, as Millie Bobby Brown responded to Halsey talking about wanting Brown to play them in any possible biopic. As expected, Brown was very enthusiastic to play the pop star. She reposted a video clip of Halsey talking about Millie Bobby Brown playing them in a biopic, and commented that she is so down to play her. It seems that Brown is a fan of the mega pop star, and that means that the Halsey biopic is already one step closer to completion, as they have found a lead actress. This isn't the first time Halsey and Brown working together has come up either. Halsey once famously tweeted about wanting to play Brown's sibling in a production, sarcastically quoting, "because it's getting out of hand now." This also is not the first time Millie Bobby Brown and Halsey have been connected through a common thread either. Apart from the very obvious look-alike story and Halsey's tweet about wanting to work alongside Brown, they are also connected through Kate Bush. Halsey covered Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God. Stranger Things fans would be very familiar with this song, as it becomes an important plot point within the show in the latter seasons. In fact, its inclusion in Stranger Things gave the song another spot in the limelight, almost 30 years after the original release. But really, could this actually work? We've talked at length about what could be. We've talked about how much Halsey would like it if Millie Bobby Brown, sorry Jimmy Fallon, could portray them. We have also talked about what Brown thinks about it. She believes it to be a great idea, and she feels up to the task of portraying one of the most famous artists in the world. But now, let us ask the most important question. Could this actually work? Let's start with the feasibility of a movie like this being made. Biopics are very common now, but they have mostly been about legendary artists years after their passing. Examples include the movie about the Beatles, Yesterday, the movie about Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and the recently released Elvis movie. Halsey is very much still in their prime and expected to release a lot of music in the future. They are still on top of their game as an artist, and they have been selling out their tour shows. It could be said that Halsey still has a story to write, and that a biopic would maybe make more sense sometime in the future. At the moment, no director or studio has moved towards the idea of a Halsey biopic. Even though Halsey is a very popular figure in pop culture, it seems like not a lot of studios or directors have been jumping on the opportunity of making a biopic for the musician. Maybe something like A Star Is Born could be done, an alternative story loosely based on Halsey's real life, but not carrying their name. Halsey could be on the production team for this new story too. However, all of these are tentative ideas from our end, and we do not claim to have any insider information regarding the matter. Now then, possibly the most important part of this conversation. How similar do Halsey and Millie Bobby Brown look? Could the young actress really pull off a performance portraying Halsey? Does she have the skills and the looks? If you ask us, we firmly believe that the answer to both of those is a resounding yes. We think that Brown is a fantastic actress who can embody any role given to her. You only have to look at her acting in Stranger Things or a movie like Enola Holmes to see how capable of an actress she is. About the looks though, we believe that the internet is a fantastic casting agent. They have a very similar eye placement, almost identical noses, and smiles that look the exact same. If that were not enough, their face shapes are also extremely similar. If there was any tiny concern about them not looking alike, it could always be fixed through some makeup work. And now, what does the internet think of this? Now, about opinions from the entity that spawned the whole idea for the biopic in the first place. What does the internet think about it? Well, you're not one of the biggest artists in pop culture if you do not divide opinion amongst the fan base. That is exactly what is happening with the Halsey biopic. There is some bafflement amongst some supporters as to whether a biopic about them would make sense. Their arguments refer to the fact that Halsey still being young means there is not enough content to be put in the biopic itself. They believe that there are other artists more worthy of being the subject of a film than Halsey at the current time. Halsey themselves responded to this criticism by stating that they themselves did not go to anyone asking to be the subject of a biopic. Instead, a studio approached them and gave them a contract. Halsey also noted how the person hired to direct the movie turned out to be the father of their child, quoting that this was the best thing that had happened to her. Several Halsey fans then continued defending Halsey by stating that there is a clear story to tell, even if it is in a rom-com format. The idea of a pop star being approached by a studio for a biopic, having a director appointed, and them falling in love and having a child sure seems like a brilliant plot for a heartwarming rom-com. And what's more, it's not even something Halsey personally wanted or asked for. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about a biopic on Halsey? Which side of the argument do you stand on currently? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.